Nobody knows when exactly Russia's genocidal war will end. I would say that the war will end when Ukraine restores its territorial integrity and Russia has no power and willingness to continue to harm Ukraine and other countries. It's not only about conventional warfare, but hybrid means as well, such as informational, cyber, economic, cultural, and so on.
Sort of the challenge is that obviously it seems that without the defeat of the Russian army, there can and no winning the war. There is a related problem that there is no pressure, there's no meaningful pressure from the Russian society to stop the war. There are individual small-scale cases of not condoning it, but it seems that the Russian society does not offer, we can think about the reasons why, but sort of there is no resistance from the Russian society. In this situation, the Russian aggression can be stopped only externally. Only sanctions will not work because ultimately sanctions make things costly, but they are not changing fundamentally the incentive structure of the Russian regime. So the only thing that can stop the war is a major defeat of the Russian army. Then we need to consider also sort of Ukrainians are fantastic in learning military tricks, but the Russian government military also seems to learn something, and then fighting the large quantities of Russian mobilized troops still requires quality equipment or whichever tanks, HIMARS, quality stuff that Ukraine needs. The question is how quickly this amount of armament and weapons can be amassed, how quickly Ukrainian soldiers can be trained. I think they're very motivated and they can learn quickly. So I don't think that until the end of this year, war will end. We simply don't know. Change of Russian leadership is, unless there's a biological change, some of the sort of the person and the top of the Russian power structure goes naturally. In this case, something might change, but he might live long still. So war is going to continue, and there is no diplomatic solution because also Russia may not be interested in the diplomatic solution. Quite paradoxically, it might be convenient for the Russian regime to drag the war without actually winning it. So it's up to the General Zaluzhny and sort of the military partners of Ukraine to put an end to this.